Welcome to the lecture series of operating system. In our last session, we have already discussed what is an operating system and how it works. Operating system is playing the role of an intermediary between the user and the application programs. We have also discussed if operating system was not there, how difficult it will be for different users to access different components of the operating system. We have also discussed different types of operating system and goals of operating system. Now, in this session, I am going to discuss the operating systems and the computer's operations. Now, there are some basic knowledge of the structure of the computer system is required to understand how the operating system works. Actually, before going to the operating system in detail, if we understand the structure of the computer system, then it will be more easier for understanding the operating system. Now, in general, a modern general purpose computer system consists of one or more CPUs and a number of device controllers connected through a common bus that provides access to the shared memory. Don't worry, before going to the detailed discussion about this definition, I want to show you one picture. This is the picture. This shows the computer system organization. Here you can see CPU is there, disk controllers are there, USB controllers are there, graphics adapters are there, and all of them are connected to the shared memory. Now, coming back to the definition of computer systems operation, a modern general purpose computer system consists of one or more CPUs. Now, what is the CPU? CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Now, for a novice user, if you ask what is a CPU, generally he understands the big cabinet beside the monitor. So, actually that is not the CPU. CPU is a small chip which is embedded inside the motherboard of your computer. Now, that big cabinet, that big box beside your monitor, desktop or laptop monitor, is the cabinet which is having different things inside it, like it is having motherboard, it is having CD-ROM, it is having different USB drives and other chips inside it. So, it is the big box, you can call it a cabinet, and CPU or Central Processing Unit is the small chip embedded in your motherboard inside that cabinet. Now, different computers are having different number of Central Processing Units. Some computers may have one CPU, some computers may have number of CPUs inside its cabinet. Now, CPU or Central Processing Unit is the brain, or you can say it is the main thing of a computer which does all the processing work or the calculation or computation works. So, it says a modern general purpose computer consists of one or more CPUs. That means one or more chips inside your motherboard, inside that big box or cabinet. Now, and a number of device controllers which are connected through a common bus. Now, coming back to this particular picture, you can see here that there are disks, mouse, keyboard, printer, monitors. Now, disk may be your local storage devices which are connected via the disk controller to that common bus. Now, there are other hardware devices like mouse, like keyboard, like printer. They are generally connected via the USB ports. So, they are controlled via that USB controller. Again, that USB controller is connected to a line, that is the shared bus. Again, if you look at the monitor or your display, that monitor or display is connected with the graphics adapter or video adapter. That video adapter is again connected to that common bus. So, we are having Central Processing Unit, maybe one or more than one. We are having different hardware devices like disk which is connected with your disk controller. We are having mouse, keyboard, printer type of hardware devices connected via the USB controller to the bus, and we are also having the monitor or the display connected via the graphics adapter to that common bus. Now this common bus is connected to the shared memory. That means all these hardware devices are connected to that shared memory, and the common bus is connecting all these things. So here it is written that the CPUs and a number of device controllers are connected through a common bus that provides access to the shared memory. So again I am showing you that picture. See this picture, we are having CPU, we are having different hardware devices like disk, mouse, keyboard, printers, monitors connected via different device controllers, and then they are connected with a common bus to that shared memory. Now I think the idea of the modern general purpose computer is clear. A modern general purpose computer is consisting of one or more CPUs and a number of device controllers connected through a common bus that provides the access to the main memory. Now again I am going to the detail of this particular computer system organization. I have listed some of the features of this computer system organization, and if we understand these features perfectly, then it will provide the basis for understanding different other subjects like computer organization and architecture, which is one of the most common core subject of computer science, information technology and electronics and communication engineering. So different features are: each device controller is in charge of a specific type of device. Again you look at the picture, see disk controller is in charge of disk. Different USB controllers are in charge of different USB connected devices like mouse, keyboard, printer, and your monitor or display is connected via this video adapter or graphics adapter. Now each device controller is taking the charge of a specific type of device. Next we are having that the CPU and the device controllers can execute concurrently, competing for memory cycles. Now what this word concurrently means? Concurrently means simultaneously or parallelly. Now see here, the CPU and the device controllers are executing concurrently or parallelly. Let us take an example that say you are watching a video or a movie in your laptop or in your desktop. Now at the same time you can minimize it and you can type something in your MS Word. There will be no time lag. The video will go on and you can even type in your laptop or desktop in MS Word. That means there is no lag. If there is no lag, that means the things are going on parallelly or simultaneously. That's why it is written that the CPU and the device controllers are executing concurrently, and you must appreciate here the beauty of concurrency or taking the simultaneous load of your computer system. Now they are competing for memory cycles. What it means? The meaning of this line is that like for example, previously I have told you that whenever something is going to be working in your computer system, first of all that thing must be loaded into your memory. Okay. Now if the things are loaded into the memory, that means in your primary memory like RAM or random access memory. For the time being, you just forget about the random access memory or RAM, because we will have our elaborate discussion on RAM in our next lectures. So this memory is having a limited size, it's not unlimited. Like if you have seen in your desktop or in your laptop, you will be seeing that your RAM is 2 GB, 8 GB like that. So the things must be loaded in your limited memory, limited size memory. Okay. Now each device controller is loading that particular device into the memory. So for the working, they are competing for the memory cycles, and I have also told you that the things are running concurrently, so the things may run parallelly. And lastly, it is written that to ensure the orderly access to the shared memory, a memory controller is provided, whose function is to synchronize the access to the memory. If you look at here in this particular picture, you will see that memory is there and memory controller is in charge of memory, who is accessing all these CPUs, hardware devices, monitors, etc. So we can say that it is ensuring the orderly access to this shared memory. So in this lecture we have seen basically the functions of or operations of computer system, the structure of the operating system. This particular is the structure where we are having CPU, different hardware devices, different monitors who are connected via different device controllers to the shared memory. Now in our next lecture series we will show you different types of operating system. Thank you.